Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day to you. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for joining me on this Telegram channel. My name is Michael Ujola for Mindset Transformation Africa. And on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, I want to talk about risk. I discovered lately that we've become more risk averse. Most economies are in recession, and countries are going through a shift, which is normal if you are a student of history. It is normal, but most people are experiencing it for the first time being kids, and some are experiencing it over and over again. So they are pessimistic, all right? And now, during this particular period of time, we become conservatives, we become risk averse, we don't want to dream too far. And I understand it and I get it, all right? There are times in your life that you have to face reality, and it's not bad. It's not bad to pivot. It is one of the strategies of life that when life throw you a curveball, you pivot, you find a way to make lemons out of lemonades and turn orange to orange juices, you understand? So, but nevertheless, one thing I also know is that when we personally decide not to act because of the situation we find ourselves, we give ourselves permission to fail. We give ourselves permission to fail. And then when failure happens, we just said, we've expected it, not knowing that we are the one that we become the architect by passively not doing anything. We become the architect of the failures that we experience. Yes, if you do something, that doesn't guarantee that you will succeed, but 50% of the time you will. But you have a chance rather to succeed 50% of the time. Nevertheless, if you don't do anything at all, if you don't plan, or you plan and you don't execute, that is 100% guarantee that you will experience a failure. So today we will shift our minds a little bit concerning risk. So if you don't take a risk and you don't demand result from the risk you've taken, you live life in a coffin. Let me repeat that, all right? If you don't take a risk and demand result from the risk you already took, you live life in a coffin. You're like a walking dead. It doesn't make sense to live life like that. Nevertheless, when you refuse to take a risk and now you demand result from the risk you've already taken, that's how exactly you're living. It's one thing to take a risk, all right? It's another thing for you to now task the risk you've taken. Most of us take risks, but we don't demand result from the risk we've taken. We don't task it. We don't demand that we succeed or die here. Do you understand? It's a mind shift. It is a mind shift for you to take a risk and demand a result from the risk you've taken. Are you even demanding result from yourself today? Now, wherever you're working, maybe as a solopreneur, as a business owner, as a multi-million-dollar business enterprise, or you're an employee, or you're a graduate that's just looking for a job, what risk are you tasking yourself to take today? What are you tasking yourself to take today, to do today? Because it is what you demand from yourself that you will eventually do. People don't do what you expect them to do, including you. We don't do what we expect ourselves to do. If we all do what we expect ourselves to do, our life will be better. But it's clear that we don't. We don't do it. So it is what we supervise, demand, and task ourselves to do that we eventually do. Naturally, all of us want to lazy around. We just want to sleep and let life happen to us. But the life that has been happening to you since you've been lazing around is not the life you dream about. And that's the trick of this life. As you are lazing around, your mind keep dreaming wild and dreams of greatness, of adventure. So there is a contrast, and now there is a conflict within your soul. You're dreaming big, but you are acting small. You are behaving lethargic, you're behaving lazy. Now there is conflict. That's why you are in distress. That's why most of the time you feel restless, because your soul is demanding for more while your body is acting lazy. Now you have to charge your body to follow your soul. You have to charge your demand from your body to take risk and execute on the risk. So it's important for you to look around. The cars, the medicine, the pharmacies, the machines, the clothes, the foods, the drinks, the inventions, like virtually everything that has impact on our lives was created because somebody had the courage to take a step, because somebody had the courage to take a leap of faith. What I'm using to record this, what you're using to listen to this, the clothes you're wearing, the cars you're driving, the seat you're sitting upon right now, wherever you find yourself, in the room that you are right now, is because someone, not you, maybe it's you, but someone took a chance on that particular dream. Someone refused to be a mediocre. Someone demand more from themselves. And that is why you are enjoying the convenience that you are enjoying. The food you will eat today, or that you've eaten today, was because someone was creative enough and demanding of excellence from themselves enough to do that. The clothes you buy, yes, you bought it, but someone demanded excellence from themselves and created that thing. So everything, virtually everything that has had a major impact, even a minor impact on you, the drugs you've taken when you were sick, was because someone took a chance. Imagine that all of these people refuse the same way you are refusing to take a risk. Imagine if all of them refuse to take a risk. Maybe we all will have died. The medicine, the medical breakthrough that have changed our lives, that have improved our immune system, improved our health, might not have come to pass. So, if you don't do it for yourself, can you do it for people that will benefit after you're long gone? Can you do it for people that are in your life? Maybe your kids, maybe your siblings, maybe the future you're looking at to create, the legacy you're looking at to build. Can you do it for those type of stuff? Do you understand what I'm saying? So risk is critical. And with every risk taken, there is an opportunity to lose something, all right? To look foolish, all right? So it won't be called risk if you have no chance of failing. It won't be called risk. Nevertheless, risk is often misunderstood. It is not terminal. It is not that the moment you take a risk, you die. It is not as if the moment you take a risk, everything in your life will collapse. No. It's not as terminal as we think it is, all right? But not risking is more terminal. So you need to understand that there is a chance, 100% chance of failure if you don't risk at all. But there is a 50% chance of success if you risk, all right? It is wise to take note of the compounding danger of playing it safe. You need to understand the grave danger when you choose to play it safe. Every week that goes by without you risking something, you are building the walls of limitation higher around yourself, around your dreams, around your purpose. Every day that you refuse to risk something, every day that you refuse to take a chance on something, you are building the walls of limitations higher and higher. So today, what will you risk? Risk trusting someone. Risk investing in that dream. Risk going out and asking for that number. Risk going out and asking for more customers. Risk going out and getting that interview. Risk going there. You will succeed or you will fail. But one thing is certain, you give yourself chance to succeed. There's too big a price to pay if you avoid some risk, if you avoid some level of fear. It's, early stage of risk involve fear. So there is too much of a price to pay if you give in to the fear that is involved in risk taking. So today, like always, I will tell you again, if you don't take a risk and demand result from the risk you've taken, you live life in the coffin. Thank you for listening to me on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.